We set the roof on fire. We set the roof. We set the roof. We set the roof on fire. Threes on my feet, then I pump. Kiss it, sweat, leave, Mr. Couldn't took it quicker. Hottest on the planet, got the place lit up. Fly, got his PM, getting booked up in every city. Splash her with cash, had the spaz on the waiter. She messed up my order 3 times in a row. Whoa. I'm good on gas, I just filled up my tank. Now let's fill up her head and let's see if she goes. We set the roof on fire. 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 We set the roof. We set the roof on fire. We set the roof.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. A huge division rivalry game on tap for us in this one. And here's a guy expected to carry a lot of the load for his team on the ground against one of their biggest enemies. It's the Seahawks going up against the Rams. Now, for the first time since December 24th, 1994, it's time for a loss
for 22. But football is back here in Los Angeles. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come... Now a handoff here to his running back. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage. Frustrating for a defense.
So on now is the all-pro punter from 2015 out of Oregon State, Johnny Hecker, to kick it away. Fielded just inside the 20. Whoosh. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Now Wilson on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And he goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Alec Ogletree in on the stop. Here's the offense. Certainly some threats on this offense, and one of them that they target is Doug Baldwin.
Not only does he do a nice job catching the ball downfield, he's also a tremendous blocker that helps unleash the running game.
Now Wilson on second down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And they thought they could exploit this defense with some really quick hitters, quick action. They worked on that in practice. We just saw it there.
And we saw them break it down to the fundamentals as well. Each position group had their own little work on it. You know, they worked on a drill here with the receivers, a drill there with the quarterbacks. Then they brought it all together, and now it's paying off in the game.
On second down, Wilson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. On third down, Wilson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Here's Johnny Hecker now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's taken on the 25. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out comes the Rams defense now as they get ready for the next possession. And 3 points surrendered on the last drive against them. They bent a little bit, but they didn't break.
I like that. And that's not always wrong. We run into a lot of coordinators that talk about, well, if I give up 3 points, my whole day is ruined. Actually, it's not. Just giving up field goals usually gives your team a chance to win if you're playing good defense.
Yeah, especially in the National Football League. And to give this time to the tailback. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
We saw in 2015 Mark Barron really emerge in the NFL.
Yeah, as a defensive back, 16 tackles for a loss. But now, how about where he's at now?
Yeah, truthfully, he's no longer a defensive back. He's really an outside linebacker.
Here's Johnny Hecker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. Oh, shifty! Whoa! They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going. And that'll bring up second down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. They come out here in the eye. On second down, here's Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pitt. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offense.
Set here defensively, 6 DBs in the game. Now Wilson. He hits Baldwin right side. And he'll go down at the 28. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Larry Ridley. Larry will have high. A whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. Here's the defense for Los Angeles as they head out to set up shop. And a field goal surrendered the last time out. Just by and large, our field goals. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. LaMarcus Joyner in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback right in the face of him.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. And now,
Oh, how about this for a tough decision early on? Which direction they go here is going to say a lot about what this team wants to do. Oh, did they get themselves a player here or what? It's so important to find players you can really commit to in these first few rounds. You'd hate to have to readdress. Oh, no need to worry about this guy. Just plug him right into a starting role, and he'll be a massive upgrade. So, with a handful of starters already nailed down, you have to ask yourself, do you dare go for depth, or do you just try to cover as many areas of the field as possible? Tough call here. Do you try and get tougher up front, or get yourself a player in what we call a skill position? Oh, and that's a key upgrade right there. He's versatile, athletic, and a big upgrade over what they had. Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches, or someone who can really help you out at the playmaking type spot? Some tough choices coming up right about now. Do you go after the best available player, or do you go after a position of need? Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes available. Still a few holes on this roster and not a lot of time left to do anything about it. Take a breath. Well, the Ravens are a smash-mouth football team, and they've got a chance to have a second player drafted here. Let's take a breath and breathe. Both offensive and defensive options here. They might have to ask themselves which side of the ball needs more attention. And with time running short, you've got to hope some guys fall into your lap, or you could be left with some real holes on your roster. Options here on both sides of the football. It's pretty much of a coin flip if you ask me. And with that, you've just wrapped up putting together your very first draft champion squad. From here, you can modify your lineup if you'd like, or if you're ready to go, feel free to jump right into game number one.
It's like California, California, A-A-T-L-M-I-A-D-M-V. All reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California, California, I got some out in Dallas, now I'm smelling like LA. Met it from Miami to the Machiavelli. Left the kids on the belly, left the vid on my celly. She ate like spaghetti, I'm hitting gas and Dreddy. Met some killers in Memphis, like they from Oakland. Give me my flowers while I can smell.
A new era begins today. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Draft Champions. The Cowboys enter play this afternoon, ready to see what they've got and how or if these pieces are gonna fit together. Their opponents here, the silver and black, the Oakland Raiders.
All right, Larry, thank you. It is indeed time for a Draft Champions matchup, and what is set to be a great Draft Champions matchup. In the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis, and these guys should have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. They're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Let's roll. This fielded at the 2. Oh, what a move. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Michigan State Spartan, Connor Cook.
I love looking at the backgrounds of some of these players. Connor Cook comes from a very athletic family. It's no accident that he became the player that he is. Dad played college football. Mom, volleyball. Sister, college basketball. The athletic genes are in his family.
Now Cook. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to it.